rematch with Bivol?
He lost now.
If Suda wins, you want Suda?
No, I don't wanna fight with Mexican. I represent Mexico, so.
Suppress Alvarez as hard as he could as long as he went down swinging. I think Mexican fans and Mexican fans credit for just going the distance with Alvarez. I think he will get some credit. Some corners.
Mexico.
There's a well-aimed
I represent Mexico. I represent Mexico. I represent Mexico. I represent Mexico. I represent Mexico.
There's a lead left uppercut and referee. Alvarez. Left uppercut misses. Right hand connects.
I represent Mexico. I represent Mexico. I represent Mexico. I don't want to fight with Mexico. I represent Mexico.
Fuck you lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop your fucking lying.
So what I do, YouTube? It's your boy King David in this thing, and I'm back at y'all again with another video.
You won the belt with nobody.
So before I get going on the video, man, y'all know what to do. Go ahead, hit the like button, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe one time for your boy, so we can continue to grow like we need to grow on this channel. You know what I mean?
Canelo, you a bitch. I'm putting it out there.
Alright, so cool, man. You know, man. Y'all see what the title of the video is. Canelo Alvarez. Talking crazy again, man. Look, man, this dude just need to retire, bro. He need to just retire, bro. Like, honestly and truly, man, this dude just need to retire. He just need to get out the sport, bro. If you not trying to fight nobody, just get the fuck out the sport, bro. The sport don't need you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing the sport no favors. You really not. You know what I'm saying? You really not.
I
know.
I know that.
Nevertheless, I digress. After Canelo Alvarez's lackluster victory over Triple G in a fight that nobody wanted to see and nobody really cares about, Canelo Alvarez did the post-fight press conference, and he was asked about David Benavidez. He was asked about quality competition, something that Canelo Alvarez has been avoiding for the last 5 years, right? But instead of Canelo Alvarez, of course, responding in the way that a warrior, a real fighter would respond, Canelo gets aggravated. He gets agitated as the question, right? Let me let y'all go ahead. Let me run this tape so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
With Triple G, you know, I'm sorry to ask you this after you go a hard 12 rounds about what's next, but we know you have talked about the Bivol rematch next, but you've also said you hope Ramirez wins that fight. And if Ramirez wins that fight, you don't want to fight him because you're both Mexican. So at 68, you know, the best fight.
So you can hear the reporter asking Canelo about the statements he made about not fighting Mexicans, and you could just see you could just see how annoyed Canelo is, like, being asked about this shit, right? You say the weakest shit ever, right? And then you get mad at people for asking you about that or bringing that shit up to your attention. Like, you said that weak ass shit. Nobody else said it. You said that weak ass shit. So how you gonna be mad at somebody else for bringing that up? You know what I mean? It's one of the things about Canelo I just simply hate. But let's keep it going.
Looks like you and Benavidez. He's born in America. He's half Ecuadorian. So does he count as Mexican, or that fight can happen if you know, in the future?
Valid question, y'all.
Anything can happen.
Valid question.
You know,
But that won't be a reason why I can hold it up that he's Mexican.
like when I guys, always I say this, you share that video and put whatever you want. When I say I don't want to fight Mexican, it's because I represent Mexico, and that's why. But I don't care. I fight anybody, and I fight all my.
Wait a minute, so you fight everybody, but you won't fight Andre because he's a horrible fighter. You fight everybody, but you won't fight Mexicans. You fight everybody, but you won't fight Jamal Charlo. You fight everybody, but you won't fight David Benavidez.
Oh, that was different.
Wait a minute. Who do you fight? You fight everybody, but who do you fight? But let's keep it going.
Entire life, anybody. What do you think? I don't want to fight with Juan Mexico or Benavidez. But look, I hear his dad talking a lot of shit. But look, what he's accomplished nothing. One single champion, Anthony Dirrell. Please, don't disrespect myself. Please, guys.
I don't get how y'all do not see the trend with Canelo Alvarez. Every time the dude is confronted with a new opponent that people want to see him fight, or he's confronted with a new guy that would give him problems, it's always some reason why he can't fight him. For Andrade, it was because he was a horrible fighter and who did he beat? Who did he beat? He fight with nobody. Now he's saying the same thing about David Benavidez. It's the same old story with Canelo, man. The shit is getting old, bro. The shit has been old. The shit has always been an excuse to me, but the shit is getting old. Like, I don't get how you dudes that support Canelo don't see past this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times is this dude gonna say the same shit, bro? And honestly, it didn't make sense the first time he said it. So a damn sure don't make sense the 52nd time he's saying it.
You won the belt with nobody.
Let me ask y'all a question, man. How is the challenger supposed to become a champion if the champion never fights the challenger? That's a question for y'all, right? Because a lot of you dudes like to say that this dude never fought nobody and that dude never fought nobody, but the only guy who has the belt, Canelo Alvarez, ain't fighting none of them, right? So how in the fuck are they supposed to fight somebody? You know what I mean? And then the shit is just super hypocritical, because he'll say that to somebody. He say you haven't fought nobody, but then turn around and fight guys who also hasn't fought nobody.
Oh, that was different.
Who was Dimitri Bivol fought? I'm just curious. You know what I'm saying? Who is Caleb Plant fought? Please remind me. Who is Billy Joe Saunders fought? I'm waiting. Like, Canelo wants to say he doesn't fight Mexicans, but half his resume consists of Mexicans. And then he wants to turn around and say this guy hasn't fought with nobody and that guy hasn't fought with nobody, but fights a steady stream of guys who also haven't fought with anybody.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
That.
I was arguing with some dude on YouTube, and I compared Canelo's last 4 opponents' accomplishments to Demetrius Andrade's accomplishments, right? As you can see here on the screen. And there's not even a comparison. You dudes want to constantly complain about Andrade not doing enough and Benavidez not doing enough, and all these opponents that people want to see Canelo in the ring with not doing enough. But if you compare these guys to the guys that Canelo is fighting, there's not even a comparison. Dimitri Bivol has 1 belt in 1 weight division, and he's really fought nobody, right? Are we gonna sit here and pretend like Dimitri Bivol has been beating everybody? Like the dude's moved up 10 weight classes or something to beat everybody all the way up to 175? No, stop it. The dude's been in he's got 1 belt in 1 weight class. He's fought virtually nobody. Caleb Plant, another one. 1 belt, 1 weight class, fought nobody. Andrade has 3 belts in 2 different weight classes. Billy Joe Saunders, 2 belts, 2 weight classes, fought nobody. Andrade, 3 belts, 2 weight classes, right? Avni Yildirim, 0 belts, 1 weight class, fought nobody. Andrade, 3 belts, 2 weight classes. So if we compare Andrade, Benavidez, Charlo, if we compare these dudes to the opponents that Canelo is fighting, there's not even a comparison. Why don't you dudes ever want to talk about that? Why don't you dudes don't ever want to talk about the fact that Canelo Alvarez, every single time he's confronted with an opponent that could give him some problems, it's always a new reason or a new excuse why he can't fight him. First it was because he fought with nobody. Now he don't fight Mexicans. What's it gonna be next? What's gonna be the new excuse next for why Canelo Alvarez can't get in the ring with another opponent that we want to see him in the ring with? You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit is getting sickening at this point, man. The shit is, nobody wanted to see this third Triple G fight. You know what I'm saying? He fought Triple G. Okay, fine. But now that you fought Triple G, bro, it's time to get in the ring with guys people want to see you in the ring with, period. You gonna fight Dimitri Bivol again? I seriously doubt it. You gonna stay at 168? You need to defend your belts. If not, you need to get the fuck out of boxing, bro. Just get up out of boxing. Him and Triple G, they need to go together. They was all hugged up in the ring after the fight. They need to both hug up and get the fuck out of boxing. Cause boxing don't need you if you're not gonna be fighting the best guys in and or around your weight division. Period. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what you guys think, man. Hit it up in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. And everybody, and I do mean everybody, be sure to hit that goddamn like button. But until next time, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.
So the question there was, you've mentioned that you're going to need time to recover. I suppose.
No more question because I'm a little mad and I'm tired. Thank you.
So the question was, about, you'll obviously need some more time to recover, but thinking about the Bivol rematch and possible other rivals as well, would you like fighters like Benavidez and other fighters to fight amongst themselves? Themselves answer, they can do whatever they want. At the end of the day, I'm not bothered who they fight. They can do whatever they want.
I don't fucking care.
Canelo, you a bitch. I'm putting it out there.